Sticky inflation, keeping rates higher for longer, raising concerns about risks to the consumer. But Travel and Leisure says inflation is actually a tailwind, and the vacation ownership business model is recession-proof. Joining me exclusively on the exchange is Mike Brown. He is CEO of Travel and Leisure. We're just going to put all the big calls in your mouth here today.
That's right.
Thank you for joining me. What do you really think is going on with the economy?
Well, all we can do is look at how people are traveling the first half of this year and into the second half of this year. And despite a lot of noise and talk about crosswinds that things are changing, we're not seeing it. We've had a really strong first quarter. Bookings are up the latter half of the year, and we're heading into the peak travel season for us, which is the summertime. We'll see what happens after the summer, but all signs right now are that the consumer remains strong. There are some nuances within it.
Sure.
But
what would those nuances be? I mean, the typical ones about, well, I don't know. What are those nuances?
The nuances being that there's more spend at the higher end, and there's starting to be a little bit of pressure on the lower end. Consumers react to that because they're still going to go on vacation. They might drive to their destination instead of the long-haul flight to get to Europe. Everyone was in Europe last year.
Evidently.
And I think this year what we're going to see is a lot more drive-to destinations up and down the coastlines.
So what has the impact of inflation been? If you're, again, I'm thinking through conversations we just had. Is that the bigger headwind for consumers, or is it job insecurity? Which one of these should the Fed be tackling? Does inflation help? That's been the wild card that makes this time feel different.
Well, the inflation environment has stayed high for long.
Yeah.
And although it helps our business, and I'll explain why in just a second, the reality is especially on the lower end consumer, the longer it goes, the more pressure that's out there. And I think people are being creative on how to overcome those incremental inflation costs. Working from home, less childcare costs because they're able to take care, less commuting costs. But for us in our business, the reason inflation is actually somewhat of a positive for us is 7 out of 8 of our consumers purchased their ownership 10 years ago. So they're vacationing for 2015, 2017 dollars. And when a hotel is gone up 30% on RevPAR in a given year,
oh, I see.
Our consumer is saying, I paid for mine 10 years ago, so why wouldn't I go on vacation? We're in a really good spot because we saw coming out of COVID, people are definitely going to travel. It's just how. And in our business model, inflation has not hurt us really much at all over the last 3 years.
That's really interesting. It makes the value proposition more compelling.
It's about the value proposition. And the interesting aspect of that is we always get the question, are the vacation rental businesses threatening you? It's actually the opposite, because we were always trying to convince people it's better to stay in a condo versus a hotel.
Right.
Now everyone
agrees. They made that case for you.
Everyone agrees with families that it's better to have 2 bedrooms or a kitchen.
A microwave to warm up the kids' milk. No, believe me, I hear you. But timeshare still obviously has this connotation to it. But who is your typical, who's coming these days and saying, you know what, this is exactly what I want? And I should mention, you guys have some interesting things going on. Sports Illustrated,
That's right.
You're partnering near college campuses to provide what kind of experience exactly?
So let me hit a few things. First of all, the average consumer, that we have new purchasers, 2 out of 3 of them are either Gen X or millennials. The age keeps going down. The average new purchaser is 38 years old. So we're seeing these misconceptions about it's for my parents or my grandparents. That's completely changed over the last 5 years.
Wow.
As it relates to Sports Illustrated, we're very excited about being part of the macro trend in hospitality, which is people want experiences and they want to associate their accommodation with something they love. We also have Margaritaville, and who would have said hospitality was Margaritaville 10 years ago? And now what we're doing is partnering with authentic brands and Sports Illustrated to put the world's most iconic name in sports next to college campuses. And our first one will be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, quite well known for their sporting accolades.